line-out team. Goes to number 4 spot. Good line-out there by Trinity. And goes into contact straight away. The Trinity center. The ball comes out now. Here's the fullback on Vikramasinghe. Brings back play for the 22. Well secured there by Trinity College, but the prop forward has left behind. And it's a knock forward in the end on the 22-meter mark. Good defensive pressure by the Thomians. Trinity trying to run their ball from their 22. Yahan Bulat Singhala, the Thomian scrum half, will put into the scrum. His second feed. Shavin Premaratha, the Trinity scrum half. A fairly new team from both sides. That's a decent hit, comes out at the back for the skipper, picks up and runs straight into the Trinity fly half, Atab Manzil. High tackle, says the referee. Here's Bulat Singhala, throws it out wide where there's plenty of space, but left behind, will come for a penalty for high tackle. I don't think it'll be more than a penalty because the player was going down when the second arriving player came into that tackle. Going for 3 points straight away, St. Thomas's College. Yahan Bulat Singhala on the 22-meter mark will take the first kick for St. Thomas's. Plenty of people have travelled up from Colombo, and a good contingent of the home team as well present here at Pallekele. And this is, I think, after almost 2019, which was a full season of rugby, that we are here back at Pallekele. Of course, Trinity played a couple of games early in the year, sending out their 2021 team with some rugby in the red, gold and blue jerseys. Here is Bulat Singhala. Slots that nice and clean in between the posts. 3 points for St. Thomas's. They're on the scoreboard early. Trinity kickoff. The restart. Good start by St. Thomas's College, pinning Trinity in their own half, kicking it back, and Trinity trying to run from their own 22. Was caught napping and eventually given away a penalty. Atab Manzil, a talented fly half, will restart. Puts in a lovely hanging kick, and it bounces into touch just on outside the 22-meter mark. No Thomian player wanted to put the name on the ball on that occasion, just letting it bounce. It could bounce the other way around. Interesting to see the Thomian first line out. Trinity jumping early. Eventually, St. Thomas's trying to maul their way out of the 22. Here is Vikrama Surya sending that ball out to his forwards. Vikrama Surya recycling quickly. A lovely pass on tackle by St. Thomas's Shehan Selvanagam going into contact on that occasion. Here's Bulat Singhala Trying to show and go is Vikramasuriya. That's Rehan Vikramasuriya, brought down by Trinity College. Skipper, a lovely interplay there by the forwards. Jonathan Bulat Singhal taking the ball into contact. And this time it's Jehan Bulat Singhal who kicks this down. Here is Kovida Vikramasuriya, gives it to the skipper, Litmal Moragoda. His first touch of the season for Trinity College. Here's Manzil. Manzil looks up, tries to find space, and Jehan Bulat Singhal waiting for that kick. And he sends it out. Here's danger for Trinity. And Ramanayaka Hasit Ramanayaka cuts back in. Once again, St. Thomas is using that forwards very well. Getting that inside pass on. The ruck form, says the referee, so no hands. Trinity player guilty of trying to turn over ball. Bulat Singhal, Jehan Bulat Singhal is looking for options, just maybe a little too out of his range, so he's going into touch and gets a good touch find on the 22-meter mark for St. Thomas's College. They look like a pretty heavy forward set of forwards. So definitely they will look at the rolling maul option. Here we go. A lovely peel at the back and push back by Trinity there and into touch. So that's a knock forward as well. It's a penalty, says the referee. Intentional knock forward. Showing a lot of variation, St. Thomas's College, in the line out time. They tried a rolling maul, then a back peel, or rather a front peel to the shorter side of the ground, and keep the Trinity defense guessing as Bulat Singhal pushes this into the 5-meter mark. Here's another great opportunity now for St. Thomas's College to draw first blood. They score the first try so early in the game. 8 minutes on our clock. The Dialog Inter-Schools Rugby League kicking off after 3 years. And the first match played in Kandy. All the other Kandy teams have travelled down to Colombo. Dharmaraja playing St. Peter's today. St. Anthony's played Royal yesterday. Kingswood played St. Joseph's has the curtain raise on Thursday. Going to the front once again, a lovely move once again by St. Thomas's College, trying to push them back, and they are right on top of the line. Have they scored here? Referee looking for a touchdown, and he says held up, so Trinity have defended the maul well. He just wants to have another confirmation with the assistant referee. And he watched the try, or rather he held up, so it's a penalty for St. Thomas's College. So eventually matters sorted, it'll be a goal line dropout. For the first time, I think, ever in Pallekele, a goal line dropout will be taken. And a good kick, decent kick, pushing the Thormians into the 50-meter mark. Here's an opportunity. Bulat Singhal, will he look for the boot? He goes straight into contact. Meets a big Trinity forward on the 40-meter mark. Vikramasuriya gives it to the spot of forwards. Good tackle there by Jayagit Basnayaka. And Trinity right on top of the ball. Turnover. Shavin Premaratna just wanted to tap and run, but Atab Manzil rather takes control, wants to put the ball into touch. First time in the first 15 jersey, most of these players for both schools. That's a flat kick. Luckily for the Trinity fly half, it bounces into touch. Not much meters gain, but he'll be happy that went into touch. Trinity going into a 5-man line out. Going to the back, a lovely line out taken by Jagit Basnayaka. His father, of course, a very famous Trinity line out jumper. Pradeep Basnayaka, captain Sri Lanka. Played for Trinity in 1995. Referee playing advantage and the Trinity rolling ball keep on going forward. Inside the 22 they go. Here is the centre forward going into contact. That's Kodituaku. The ball is still in play for Trinity College. Basnayaka going into contact, trying to twist and turn and takes the ball into the 5-meter mark, and it will be a penalty coming back for Trinity College. Trying to take it quickly is Edema. Kavish Edema, who played a little bit of first 15 rugby last year, has a bit of experience. This time Trinity going for a 7-man line out. So Trinity also showing a bit of variation in line out time, like St. Thomas's. So goes behind once again. Another rolling maul trying to run forward. A good defensive effort there by St. Thomas's this time. Trinity pick and go. Just inches, meters close to the try line, of course. Push back by St. Thomas's. Now they will have to look for the outside pods. And a good driving tackle by Shehan Selvanayagam on his opposite number. Here's Manzil, gives it to Kovinda. Litmal Moragoda. Can Moragoda go all the way? He goes! That was a lovely cutout pass there by Atab Manzil off to Kodituaku. Draw and pass to Kovida Vikramasinghe, and then he had the skip on the outside. Litmal Moragoda scoring the Trinity's first try of the season. This boy has a left foot kicker for Trinity College. Kovida Vikramasinghe has come through the ranks, played all age groups. I saw him slotting a few from the 40-meter mark in warm-up. And a beautiful kick. Beautiful kick there by Kovida Vikramasinghe. So Trinity go up 7 points to 3. So it's heating up here at the Pallekele Rugby Stadium. The Lions have scored after so much possession for St. Thomas's College. Kick off by Bulat Singhal, deep inside the 22, straight to the Trinity fly half. Manzil, he doesn't take any risk this time and puts a beautiful kick return on the 40-meter mark. Manzil has a good head on his shoulders. He has played again, coming through the age group like Yehan Bulat Singhal for St. Thomas's. Two good flyers. Manzil very short and skillful. Yehan Bulat Singhal, a tall, lanky fly half, just like the former fly half. And Trinity turnover line out ball. Here is Manzil once again. Puts a kick, trying to chip, but it doesn't work. The chase is good. Moragoda misses the first one, and a good touch tackle there by the Trinity number 13, Kodituaku. And Trinity trying to counter-ruck, and they have turnover ball. This is very good intent. Once again, a brilliant kick there by Atab Manzil. Took some time to settle down, but he has slowly started bossing this game. Edema, not the usual thrower for Trinity College. Playing prop forward. This time overshoots and manages to reach a Trinity target. Here is Shavin Premaratna, gives it to Disanayake. Shamendra Disanayake taking the ball into contact. Shavin looking for his fly half. Here is Edema, leaving the ball behind. Edema comes to recover. Here is Shavin. Again going into contact is Aryavansa, Yasiru Aryavansa, and the ball is available for Trinity. Good step, good strength shown there by Shamendra Dhanapala. Here's the Trinity number 12, first time for him, Vijay Surya. Jagit Basnayaka going into contact, and he's been brought down. Trinity trying to pick and drive. There is an overlap on the far side if they want to use, but they're using their forwards under the posts. So looks like the Trinity forward has scored, but the referee was just coming around, so he will need assistance. Penalty for Trinity College. There was advantage played. So going for 3 points, not a bad idea. Early in the game, trying to settle the scoreboard pressure. Kovida Vikramasinghe. Didn't play last year because we had a very good fullback in Ravindu Vikramasinghe. That's a lovely kick. Another 3 points for Trinity College. 10 points to 3. 10 points to 3. Called for a water break, a 1 minute water break. Of course, the referee will decide if the conditions are warm. Yes, it is a little warm today up in Kandy. There is a strong breeze going from left to right on your screen. And St. Thomas is playing with the wind in the first half, so they will want to put as much pressure as possible into the Trinity team. Ten points to 3. Bulat Singhala with the wind puts a lovely hanging kick and a good take by the Trinity flanker Shamendra Dasanayaka. Here is Premaratna, Shavin Premaratna looking for options. Here's Kovidavikabasurya, has a lot of gas in him, goes into contact on the 50-meter mark, and good counter ruck. Sealing the ball, says the referee. This is danger time. There could be a reverse of penalty here. St. Thomas's player Akira Pereira. Lucky for St. Thomas's that penalty was not reversed. So very good by the referee. Here's Bulat Singhala. This time puts in a very, very good kick. A lovely kick inside the 22. Very interesting to see Chanel Fernando throwing into the line out, but he has number 7 on his back for St. Thomas's College. Overthrown once again at the back, so Trinity getting the turnover, coming to the 22. Shavin Premaratna gives a ball to Kovida Vikramasuriya, good collection, and puts in a deep kick to his opposite number, Hasit Ramanayaka. Almost intercepted by the Trinitian. He has an opportunity now. More space for St. Thomas's College. Fernando trying to step and run. A lovely offload there by Fernando to AG Fernando. Again going into contact is Jonathan Bulat Singhala. That's Fernando again. Pushback, says the referee. A bit of untidy rugby, but going into contact is Shavin Premaratna. He was tackled, so he cannot move forward. So advantage played, and it will be a scrum for Trinity College. Shavin Premaratna first scrum. Pushed back by St. Thomas's, but taken by the Trinity number 8, who tries to offload in contact. The ball comes out as Manzil has to act as the scrum half, because there is no scrum half who has gone into contact. Trinity lucky to have 2 kickers, and Kovida Vikramasinghe looked at the opportunity there to run, but he saw 3 players in front. Advantage was coming for Trinity College. Chamendra Dhanapala, the number 8 for Trinity College, who has broken a couple of tackles already. And in the meantime, for the skipper, Kurukula Surya, Charya Kurukula Surya of St. Thomas's, also has done a decent job at the back of the scrum. Manzil touch. The ball has a lot of hang time and stays infield. So an opportunity now for St. Thomas's College. Couple of tackles missed. Ruck form, says the referee. Number 4 not rolling away. Shavin didn't have a problem, but it was Jagid Basnaka who completed the tackle but didn't roll away. So the penalty comes against Trinity College, and Bulat Sinhala this time just slots a lovely kick into touch just inside the 22 meter. Chanel Fernando this time throws it to the second man, the number 2, and a good rolling. Here's the prop forward, Jonathan Bulat Sinhala taking the ball into contact, and this time it's a turnover for holding on. Trinity once again going for a 5-man line out. Going into Basnaka, overthrown, but a good pickup there by the number 8. And Trinity comes straight away into Shavin Premaratna, who puts the ball, and it is bouncing. It's danger time. A good tackle, a very good tackle. An opportunity here now for St. Thomas. Running across field is the St. Thomas's win 3/4. A lot of kicking going on as Vikramasinghe takes the ball into contact. Here he goes. It's going to be a foot race now. He's too speed. It's pity we don't have replays, but that was one hell of a run on the outside by Covid Vikramasinghe. What a run. Picked up the ball, looked up, there was none in front. Fence off and runs down the touchline. A beautiful fullback try by the Trinity fullback there. And he'll come back to convert his own. Already St. Thomas is making a couple of changes. Jaden Cott comes into replacement, and also N.M. Pereira. Kick is good. 17 points to 3. Just about 4 minutes to go from half time. Against the run of play, of course, Trinity made some play on this side of the corner. And straight away Shamli Nawaz spots speed on the outside, and he's brought in Jaden Cock on the outside. Looks like who has a lot of speed than the wing three-quarter who started. Richard who started. A lovely hanging kick. Good take there by the forward of Trinity College. Going into contact. The Trinity number 8 sets up ball. Steps and runs through is Shavin Premaratna. And that was holding on. A very clear holding on opportunity there, and St. Thomas has pounced on it. The number 7, Chanel Fernando. Good kick by Johan Bulat Singhala. Just brings St. Thomas's inside the 22. $17 points to 3 is the score. Seven-man line out for Fernando's, who will be throwing in. Crooked throw, says the referee. So Trinity forwards putting a lot of pressure. It'll be a scrum that Trinity has opted for inside the 22. Trinity also have brought in a replacement, have taken out the skipper, Moragoda, and have replaced him with Bhashana Vijay Singha as Kovida Vikrama Singha puts the ball into touch. Not very far from where St. Thomas has made a crooked throw. Finding the side of the board, he'll be disappointed, Kovida Vikramasinghe. Here's Bulat Singhala. The ball comes out of the line out. And once again, Trinity trying to pounce on that ball. Here's Bulat Singhala trying to work the ball on the outside. The Trinity defense is coming up very quick and making those tackles on point. Here's the skipper, Kurukula Surya, going into contact. The replacement scrum half has come in, NM Pereira. Big tackle, big man on big man, and Edema wins the contact with a heavily strapped knee. And not rolling away, so it'll be a penalty. He's isolated there, the Trinity forward. So St. Thomas is going for 3 points, want to get some points on the board, which is not a bad move because there's plenty of time on the clock. Get closer to the Trinity score. Poor Shamendra Dhanapala, they had no chance of rolling away. St. Thomas's forwards, rightly so, with all right to the ball, right on top of him, and cunningly not letting him roll away. As Bulat Singhala in front of the post, shouldn't miss this regulation kick for him. He's a very good kicker. And slots that nicely in between the posts. So St. Thomas goes up 6 points, bringing back the deficit. Trinity should play the clock here. Trinity moving the forwards to the left side of the field, and that has given a lot of opportunity. Here is Kodituak once again looking for the offload, didn't get it. Yes, Mansell, but it's a knock forward, says the referee. That will be half time. And Trinity leads 17 points to 6 at the end of the first half of the Canon Saram Shield match at the Pallekele Rugby Stadium, the Lions Den, and also the league game encounter, the Dialog Schools League game encounter. Halftime 17 points to 6. St. Thomas's, Trinity College leading St. Thomas's at halftime.
Break me?
Offense scores, Trinity leads 17-6.
Introducing Quickie.lk, Sri Lanka's favorite online marketplace with a wide range of product categories. Pharmaceuticals, automobile, groceries, electronics, flowers and cakes, homeware and appliances, and special services such as Quickie Concierge and Quickie SOS. Providing you with multiple payment options, quick delivery and reliable customer support. Get anything you want delivered anywhere in Sri Lanka with special late-night delivery until 3 a.m. within Colombo and suburbs. Download the Quickie.lk mobile app on your Android or iOS device or visit www.quickie.lk. Quickie.lk. We live in a world that's rapid and demanding. We live in a community that values trust and reliability. So what if speed and convenience had a new makeover? Introducing the new Quickie.lk, Sri Lanka's favorite online marketplace. Quickie.lk.
We are at the dawn of an astronomical digital metamorphosis. This is the new frontier in banking, where limits are a thing of the past. NDB Bank. The future is banking on us.
හඳුන්වා දෙන NDBZ Digital Youth Account NDB බැංකුව.
Convenience delivered. Introducing Quickie.lk, Sri Lanka's favorite online marketplace with a wide range of product categories. Pharmaceuticals, automobile, groceries, electronics, flowers and cakes, homeware and appliances, and special services such as Quickie Concierge and Quickie SOS. Providing you with multiple payment options, quick delivery and reliable customer support. Get anything you want delivered anywhere in Sri Lanka with special late-night delivery until 3 a.m. within Colombo and suburbs. Download the Quickie.lk mobile app on your Android or iOS device or visit www.quickie.lk. Quickie.lk. Convenience delivered.
We are at the dawn of an astronomical digital metamorphosis. This is the new frontier in banking, where limits are a thing of the past. NDB Bank. The future is banking on us.
හඳුන්වා දෙන NDBZ Digital Youth Account NDB බැංකුව.
Convenience delivered. We live in a world that's rapid and demanding. We live in a community that values trust and reliability. So what if speed and convenience had a new makeover? Introducing the new Quickie.lk, Sri Lanka's favorite online marketplace. Quickie.lk, convenience delivered. Introducing Quickie.lk, Sri Lanka's favorite online marketplace with a wide range of product categories. Pharmaceuticals, automobile, groceries, electronics, flowers and cakes, homeware and appliances, and special services such as Quickie Concierge and Quickie SOS. Providing you with multiple payment options, quick delivery, and reliable customer support. Get anything you want delivered anywhere in Sri Lanka with special late night delivery until 3 a.m. within Colombo and suburbs. Download the Quickie.lk mobile app on your Android or iOS device or visit www.quickie.lk. Quickie.lk, convenience delivered.
We are at the dawn of an astronomical digital metamorphosis. This is the new frontier in banking, where limits are a thing of the past. NDB Bank. The future is banking on us.
හඳුන්වා දෙන NDBZ Digital Youth Account NDB බැංකුව.
We are at the dawn of an astronomical digital metamorphosis. This is the new frontier in banking, where limits are a thing of the past. NDB Bank. The future is banking on us.
We live in a world that's rapid and demanding. We live in a community that values trust and reliability. So what if speed and convenience had a new makeover? Introducing the new Quickie.lk, Sri Lanka's favorite online marketplace. Quickie.lk, convenience delivered. Introducing Quickie.lk, Sri Lanka's favorite online marketplace with a wide range of product categories. Pharmaceuticals, automobile, groceries, electronics, flowers.
Welcome back. 17 points to 6. Trinity College leading here at the Pallekele Rugby Stadium. The Lions Den up against St. Thomas's, the school by the sea. The black and black and blue school has travelled all the way up. Of course, with a lot of their supporters have travelled up as well. Atab Mansil, the Trinity fly half, will restart proceedings. Of course, kick off second half. Everything to play for in the second half of the Canon Saram Shield game here at Pallekele. And Trinity kick off straight into the prop forward there. Ali, Muhammad Ali takes the ball into contact. St. Thomas's trying to run from their own half. Here is Bulat Singhal has taken that back into the 22, so he can't kick that on the full. Kicks decently as Manzil looks up, gives it outside, but it's a forward pass, says the referee. A 50-50 call going against. Had that pass gone to hand for the number 11, Abdul Khalil. It was a little bit of a tough time to recover for St. Thomas's College. Here's the first scrum in the second half. N.M. Pereira off to Bulat Singhala. Ball comes out to the center three-quarter. Good tackle, brilliant tackle on Vian De Silva by Vijay Singha. As St. Thomas has set up a pod on the outside, just outside, and a lovely inside ball. This is what they have been doing throughout. High tackle, says the referee. So Trinity committing a couple of errors early in the second half. Another big tackle coming there. So Trinity putting their bodies on the line. Bulat Singhala feeding off the fly half is the prop forward there. Bulat Singhala sees the advantage coming, puts in a cross kick, and Khalil picks it up. So it'll be a penalty again for St. Thomas's College. Close to the 40-meter mark. Another opportunity here. This will be an interesting call. They went for 3 points just before halftime. This is in the kicking range of Yehan Bulat Singhala. High tackle, says the referee. But Yehan opts to go to touch this time. And on the 22-meter mark, just inside the 22 once again. Opportunity for St. Thomas's College. Inside the 22, the first half, they had about 3 lineouts, but watched all 3. Have a lot of variation in their lineout. Going for a full 7-man lineout this time. Chanel Fernando. Again, an overthrow. That's a knock forward. That's a forward pass rather. So St. Thomas's lineouts not working well, especially inside the opposition 22, where they have to nail them to put some points. Trinity now playing with the wind. That ball was going nowhere. St. Thomas has the heavier pack. Pushing again, and they put a lot of pressure on the Trinity forwards, and eventually the Trinity props have to stand up, and a penalty against them. That's dangerous play. Bulat Singhala now once again puts the ball into touch, this time on the 5-meter mark.
Oi, Ryan.
Opportunity, great opportunity here for St. Thomas's. 17 points to 6. They're going for the rolling maul and a lovely peel in front and a good read there by Trinity College. Brilliant bit of defense. Shavin Premaratna has read that perfectly. Saw the peel coming in front. That was a try for all money. But he just pushed the St. Thomas's forward into touch. That's quick adjustment. We saw one that St. Thomas's got away. So Trinity are thinking on their feet, and that is very good defense by the Trinitians. Now it's time to get out of jail. Good line out play. Going into the center to hit up is Koditwaku. Has already taken the ball. And St. Thomas's have turnover ball here. That's Adil Rahman going into contact. Opportunity, another high tackle by the Trinitians. Discipline has let themselves down, so there'll be a penalty advantage coming for Trinity College, or St. Thomas's College, beg your pardon. And that's another penalty. This could be dangerous. This could be a yellow card. There was no need for that. Shavin Premaratna, who we praised for fantastic defense now, the scrum half of Trinity College, has gone and done a brain fade there, straight into the St. Thomas's scrum half. He has no right to play the scrum half until the ball has been picked up. And that looks like a shot onto his head. So it's problem time for Trinity College. There is no chance he's going to get away with that. That's a yellow card for Shavin Premaratna. That was coming for all money. And this is going to be a very crucial period for St. Thomas's. He has been mastering this game, Shavin Premaratna, for Trinity, the scrum half. But that was unwanted. Quick tap taken. St. Thomas is trying to play on numbers and goes into contact. It's almost on the line. And it's a try. That's the skipper. Charya Kurikula Surya has scored that try for St. Thomas's College. And the Thomians are back. Kick coming up. Bulat Singhala. Yahan Bulat Singhala. A very good flyer for St. Thomas College. And can play another 2 years for St. Thomas. Slots that in between the posts. 17 points to 13. The Thomians are back. So Trinity have to be smart here. They have to play the clock here slowly. Not to hurry and take this kick off. And Anand Manzil knows that. He's just walking there to the 50-meter mark. He's a smart flyer. I have seen him in the junior age groups. And he puts in the kickoff. That's not 10 meters. It's played by St. Thomas's, so advantage will go in. Referee says play on, and Trinity have managed to turn the ball over, and it's the center who takes into contact. Ashen Vijay Singh, here's the break forward. Anand Mansil will now act as a scrum half. A lovely short ball. Again, going into contact is the Trinity second row. And that's holding on. There was no enough support to clear that ruck. And suddenly few Trinity players are on the deck now. Bulat Singhal kicks this ball into touch. A lovely touch finder just inside the halfway mark. St. Thomas's confident now with Trinity one man down. And just 4 points in front. This is the time they're gonna cash in. Fernando, turnover ball, knock forward says the referee, so advantage played for Trinity College. They are going out to the backs, but there is not much support there. They need to get the clean outs right. Another turnover because they are short one man, but picked up by Basnagar. Edema, who has been a very crucial part of the Trinity front row, is down. A referee moving on with play. There's a player being nursed and the ball has been kicked to touch just outside the 22. St. Thomas is moving inch by inch into the Trinity half and have closed the gap very early in the second half, which is very important. And Trinity playing without a scrum half, replacements coming up for Trinity College. Sabit Rashid comes in and Edema comes out. A throw in front. Decent so trace the referee, and Trinity trying to put St. Thomas's into touch, but that's not working. Bulat Singhal goes to his center three-quarter. Vian De Silva, and Trinity trying to turn over ball. It's another penalty. Playing on the ground. So discipline has costed Trinity College a lot. And there are players also limping on the outside, 2 players for Trinity. And this is going to be crucial times. Another replacement comes in for Trinity College. Tenuk Fernando. Comes in place of Yasiru Aryavansa. That's crooked once again. It has been a curse for St. Thomas's. Line outs inside the 22. Trinity trying to slow the game down. Referee says play on, so there'll be one-man shot. That's another crooked throw this time by the Trinity hooker. So problems at line out for both these teams. From an exciting game, the game has shifted a little slow in the start of the second half. Trinity, of course, playing without a scrum half, so that's going to be a tricky situation here in modern era. Usually, there you go. That's the risk. It opens up a huge gap. And Bulat Sinhala takes the ball forward. Here's an opportunity for St. Thomas's College now, going into contact on the 5-meter mark. Ruck form, says the referee, so the ball has to be recycled. Kurukula Surya, the skipper, who had already scored a try, goes into contact. And this time, Trinity have managed to turn over ball. And they will try to run from their 22 because they have advantage in play. And that's Khalil on the outside, trying to run, beats a couple of defenders, cuts back in, goes into contact. Needs to find a scrum half here, Trinity College. Loshika Vijay Kohn barging over. Manzil comes in to act as the scrum half as Kovind plays at fly half, puts the kick down, and a lovely kick finding in touch. Trinity trying to gain momentum here slowly. And another replacement comes, and also Shevin Premaratna comes in. So Trinity have managed well in the time of a yellow card. Shamendra Disanayaka taken out, and Samaravira comes in, Harit Samaravira, and also Shavin Premaratna, who spent 10 minutes on the sin bin, has come back. St. Thomas's College now throws into the line out, a lovely line out there, and ball penalty this time, knocked forward and taken from the front. That's offside by St. Thomas's. Trinity going for 3 points. A very interesting call. Kovida Vikramasinghe is a long range kicker. But that's a difficult side of the ground for the left foot kicker. He needs to drag that ball But with the wind behind him, he will try to back this and slot this in between. Big kick coming up. Kovida Vikramasinghe lining this up just inside the 40-meter mark on the angle. Trinity fullback has the distance. Has it gone in between the posts? No, it hasn't. Bulat Sinhala thumps this back and it's running behind as Mansil is chasing this, and he tries to step off one player. He manages to scramble behind and hold on, and Shavin puts the ball behind. Waiting for it is Ramanayaka. Hasit Ramanayaka kicks again. Another opportunity. That's a high shot. And once again the kick is been put behind. Chase for the St. Thomas's fullback. He's trying to let that bounce in touch. Not much chase as for Trinity. So it goes inside the 22. Just outside the 22. Otherwise it would have been a perfect 50-22 because Shavin kicked that from inside the 50 meters. A couple of meters here and there would have been a 50-22. Everybody's having a laugh on that. Experienced referee, of course, Isanka, running assistant today. Another change coming up for St. Thomas's College. Pereira, the prop forward, comes in place of Muhammad Ali. Had a very good game, Ali. Lovely line out. Bulat Sinhala has made a mess of it, and Trinity trying to pounce on that player. Luckily for St. Thomas's, it was well covered. So it will be a kick from the base. And it goes out into touch. That's a lovely kick under pressure by N.M. Pereira. The scrum half of St. Thomas's brings back play to the 40-meter mark. Lineouts has been a problem for both these teams. Trinity once again going for a short line out, a 5-man line out. Good work there by Trinity College at line out time. And Loshika Vijay Singh has missed that ball. An opportunity for St. Thomas's. Once again kicking from the base is N.M. Pereira. It's bounced and sits up well for the Trinity winger. That's a risky throw. Manzil picks it up, luckily for Trinity College, and puts an offload to Kovida Vikramasinghe. That's danger play, trying to play from their 22. Luckily Shavin Premaratna finds touch. This time St. Thomas is going for a short line out, a 5-man line out. Another replacement coming in for St. Thomas is on the cards. going forward. And that's advantage for Trinity College. It's a penalty coming up. Holding on. Shavin Premaratna has been fantastic at breakdown time for Trinity College, the young scrum half. As Manzil slots this to the touchline. A bit of confusion here as Edema was taken out, and I think he had run out of time. From head injury replacement, so he's coming back as Basnayaka takes it beautifully. Here is Manzil, goes to the back, off to Kovinda. Kovinda steps back in and goes into contact. Kick behind, trying to take it back. And Trinity have managed to still hold on to position. Shavin Premaratna. Off to the Trinity number 8 there, Dhanapala. Premaratna once again. Kodituaku trying to cut back in. Penalty. Sealing the ball. Players now off the feet. This is the second time that Trinity has conceded this type of a penalty. Going into the rucks off balance as Bulat Singhala tries to put this in, but straight into the Trinity player. Here is Manzil, gives it to Vikramasinghe. Kovinda Vikramasinghe steps off a couple of players and goes into contact. Shavin spots space at the back, puts the kick behind. Opportunity here. It's bouncing into touch. Beautiful kick. Shavin Premaratna has put a wonderful kick here into the touch and has pinned St. Thomas's into their 5-meter mark. And St. Thomas's can't make any mistake in this line out. They need to get this right. Trinity have to step back. Shavin takes the ball. He steps back, cuts off a couple of players. And referee playing advantage. The forwards are moving in for Trinity College. Another pick and drive. Sabit Rashid taking the ball into contact. Here is Harit. Gush looks at Loshika. Loshika wanted to pass the ball. That would have been curtains. Here is Shavin off to Jayagit Basnayaka, who goes into contact. Big player. Here's Manzil, gives the ball out wide and cuts back Kovinda. Kovinda Vikramasinghe is very dangerous, the Trinity fullback. Brings back where it was. Sabit Rashid taking the ball into contact. It's a penalty coming up for Trinity College, not rolling away. Quickly taken. Trinity will go for 3 points. That's a very, very good decision. 4 points, leading by 4. If they put this in, it'll be a 7-point lead, which means St. Thomas's will have to score a converted try. That's a very good decision by Shavin Premaratna, the scrum half, who was instrumental in making that. Apart from the yellow card, he has been a fantastic player today. Crucial kick coming up. Govinda Vikramasinghe to put Trinity 7 points in front. Here is Govinda, slots it, beautifully carved in. And that will take Trinity 20 points to 13. And few replacements coming for St. Thomas's College. Dwight comes in. Rashan Dwight, and St. Thomas's have taken a quick kickoff, and that's going to create some issues for them on the outside as Khalil has taken this ball in front on the 40-meter mark. And Shavin Premaratna once again kicks this ball, and it stays in field. An opportunity now for Trinity once again, and into touch by St. Thomas's College just outside the 22. This is smart play by the Trinity scrum half. He has been a very good servant of the junior age group of Trinity Rugby, Shavin Premaratna, and he has come up with a very good base, and his base kicks have been brilliant. He knows when to run the ball, knows when to pass. Just a brain fade in that yellow card. St. Thomas is making more replacements. N.J. Pereira comes in. Trinity going into a 5-man line-out. Basnaika takes it well, but it's a crooked throw. An option here for St. Thomas's. Line out or scrum. They opt for the scrum. Another replacement for St. Thomas's College. Devshan Navaratna comes in. And he comes in place of Akira Pereira. St. Thomas's get that clean scrum. Off the base is the skipper Bulat Sinhala. Lovely pass to Yehan. Looking for options, Pereira. The skipper comes in again. St. Thomas is playing some good hands rugby there, moving the ball out wide through the forwards. Here's the big replacement. N.J. Pereira going into contact for St. Thomas's. Now Bulat Sinhala will try to clear the lines. He puts in a flat kick and waiting that for his Vikramasinghe, and he gives that to Manzil. Manzil puts that pass on the outside. Stepping out is Vijay Singha, Bhashana Vijay Singha, and again Shavin puts in a lovely box kick. There is no fullback here for Trinity. It's going to be a problem, and Bulat Sinhala spots it. It's going to be a foot race. Manzil has to be smart here, and he steps off one. He luckily finds Khalil on the outside. Khalil tries to run. It's an opportunity. Khalil puts the kick behind. Does he have the legs to go all the way? Hectic rugby here. Pendulum swinging both ways, and another penalty coming up for Trinity College for holding on. Lost for voice, lost for words. It has been one hell of a match. There was a quite a period in that third quarter of the game, and then both teams have lifted their ante up. Here is Manzil. Kicks that into touch. Very little minutes to go on the clock. Canon RSD Saram Shield on the line. Curtain raiser for both teams on the line. That's another crooked throw. Basnaika takes it cleanly, but just needs to work on his angles. Turn his body inward into the line out. That's the crowd today. It has come in numbers to the Pallekele Rugby Stadium. Anxious Trinity staff seeing their boys playing. St. Thomas's will try to run this ball from their own 22. Points to 13. St. Thomas has scored the first point of the game. They had plenty of opportunities. Shavin Premaratna once again trying to pounce on the loose ball. Almost picked up. Tense rugby here. St. Thomas's College trying to play from their own 22 and trying to move with their forwards because Bulat Singhala Ihan is just has come out of a ruck, so they need to have someone to clear lines. Looks like Trinity have made a mess of this ruck and turned over ball and also won a penalty. Going for another 3 points, trying to put this game to bed. Go beyond the 7-pointer, where then St. Thomas's will have to score twice to win. Govinda Vikramasinghe to put Trinity on a good spot for a win here and make St. Thomas's score twice within minutes. It has happened here at the Pallekele Stadium before. Here is Govinda. A lovely decent kick, but he hooks it away from the left post. So St. Thomas's will try to run from their own 22. Managed to secure ball there. Sabit Rashid makes a good tackle on the 5-meter. Now Bulat Singhala trying to clear the lines. Yahan Bulat Singhala, but he'll have to keep this in the field of play. Here is Khalil trying to run on the outside. Khalil is a strong lad, but he needs support. Eventually the support comes in. St. Thomas's have counter ruck and they are kicking that, and that has gone into touch, and that will be the end. Trinity have regained Canon Saram Shield after losing at the losing the shield earlier in the year. And the shield travel backs to Kandy. What a performance. Eventually 20 points to 13. The full-time score, and Trinity have regained the Canon RS Saram Shield 2022. A few months ago they lost it down in Havelock Park, and they have come all guns blazing here to win the curtain race. Of course, a lot of work to be done, but a winning start for a season is always good. St. Thomas's College, on the other hand, came up with a lot of promise, has a lot of firepower in that team. So full time, 20 points to 13. Here is the stats: 2 tries against 1 for Trinity College, 2 conversions against 1, 4 penalties against 2 for Trinity College, and there was no drop goal. Of course, our player of the match today is the Trinity fullback Govinda Vikramasinghe, who had a fantastic game with the boot and also scoring a try on the outside. So that ends our coverage here. A big thank you to the Trinity College Media Unit and also the Papare.com for bringing you live action from the Dialog Inter-Schools Rugby League 2022. Trinity beats St. Thomas's and win the Canon RS Saram Shield 2022. Thank you. Good night. Dinuk Bhaskaran signing off.
We live in a world that's rapid and demanding. We live in a community that values trust and reliability. So what if speed and convenience had a new makeover? Introducing the new Quickie.lk, Sri Lanka's favorite online marketplace. Quickie.lk.
Youth account NDB Bankuwa.
We are at the dawn of an astronomical digital metamorphosis. This is the new frontier in banking, where limits are a thing of the past. NDB Bank.